I'm Scott with Marcs Mobility. Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the new Jazzy Carbon 27, so stay tuned. I'm here with the new Jazzy Carbon 27. This is their lightweight folding power chair with a carbon fiber frame. It weighs 27 pounds with the battery removed, about 32 pounds with the battery in. When it ships, it's going to come in a box like this. It's going to ship through either UPS or FedEx. You don't have a pallet to deal with. So it'll come just like this. What we're going to do, we're going to grab our knife. We're going to cut this strap. And then next, we're going to open the box. Now, it's held in place by some staples. So I'll show you. Be careful on the underside. These can be a little sharp. I'm probably going to remove them with some pliers real quick so I don't cut myself. So now we've got access inside the box. I'm going to open it up. Up top here, we're going to have our owner's manual. And then there's some foam kind of on the top. We're going to move this to the side. There's some more cardboard. But then the chair is going to be mostly assembled. So you can see it's pretty much ready to go right here from the box. So there's two ways to do this. The first way, because it only weighs about 27 pounds, you can just slide it out of the box, but not everyone can do that. So I'll show you a different way. I'm going to turn this to the side. I'm going to lean it down. And then I'm going to grab the chair and just slide it out. So that way, if you're not capable of fully lifting it out of the box, you can do it this way. Be mindful of the surface you're sliding it on. I'm being gentle, just don't slide it across concrete or anything. I don't want you to scratch it. Here we go. Like I said, it's pretty much assembled. I'm going to check the box. And that's everything in the box. So it's ready to go in here. There will be some accessories we have to add. And then there's some foam on the bottom. But it looks like it's inside this bag. So what I'm going to do, there's a piece of tape holding the bag. I'll cut that. So we'll set this down. And we're just going to lift this off the foam. Like I said, it weighs 27 pounds, so very easy to lift. Down here, and this box is going to be, let me unplug this. This is going to be our joystick. So you can disconnect the joystick with this little plug here. It's just got a little screw on there. So I only unplugged it just so you can see what I'm doing. You can leave it plugged in. But in here is going to be our joystick. Then this is our tightening knob for the joystick, or it could be for the cup holder. Yes, for the cup holder. And we also have a cup holder. Down here in this bottom piece of foam, you can see there is our charger. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to get rid of all this packing material, then we're going to assemble the chair. Now I've got the unit unboxed. We have all the packing material out of the way. You can see it was packed really well. I'm impressed with how they packed it. There's lots of foam protecting everything. Down here we've got our joystick, our safety belts, our little extra screw for the cup holder. Our cup holder is down there. Our charger, owner's manual, then here's the chair. I'm going to do a couple things before I unfold it. I find it a lot easier to work down here, especially on the battery. So I'm going to show you how to take the battery out of the unit. So right here's the battery. There's a little switch right there. So you just lift that up. Battery slides out. And then there's an extra piece of foam kind of protecting it in there. To put it back in, just line it up on the rails. And then push it back in. And I like to flip that little clamp. While we're in this position, because it's easy for me, I'm going to go ahead and do the joystick on the right hand side. There's a little screw here. You might have to loosen it. Then your joystick just slides in. We'll tighten it. And I'll connect the wire in a second. On the other side, we've got our cup holder. And as you can see, the unit stands on its back like this. It's pretty stable. So, cup holder slides in. This is our screw for the cup holder. And it just screws in underneath the arm, just like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then I'm gonna move this out of the way and we're gonna unfold the chair. So to unfold this, it doesn't have a latching mechanism. There is some Velcro. See right here, there is some Velcro you can put around the foot plate. So that'll hold it in place when you're picking the unit up so it doesn't unfold, but there is no latching mechanism. So we're gonna undo that Velcro, and then I like to hold onto this back handle and kind of, you can either push down or just let gravity do it for you, but it should just unfold and then it latches itself shut. The latch is back here, right there, so to fold it, you pull that, and then you can fold it down. Here's our cushion. This is a nice cushion too. It's a bit of an upgrade from the Jazzy Carbon cushion. Feels like kind of almost not a memory foam, but it's very soft. Looks very comfortable. There is Velcro on this kind of pan seat here already. It just sits down like that. You have your mesh back here. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect the joystick. We have this cable that's ran on this side. It's held in place by some Velcro, it looks like, or some little straps. If you are left-handed, you can put the joystick on the left-hand side. It's pre-ran from the factory on the right-hand side, but you can run this cable, just kind of mirror what it's doing. Try to stay away from any pinch points like right here. But once you're done, these two cables go together. There's a little arrow on it. It's not colored, but there's a little arrow on both sides. So you'll line that up because it only goes one direction. Push these two in, and then you'll tighten the screw, and that holds them together. And then there's a little plastic holder right here. You can put the cable in there so it's not hanging loose. There we go. So that kind of holds it out of the way. So we got the joystick plugged in. There is an extra step in this power chair that I haven't seen in other power chairs like the old Carbon. Is there was a piece of foam shoved under here. I took that out. And our main power cable under here also needs to be plugged in. So you've got this red, and you got this one. You want to take this red cap off, and then it connects into here. There's also arrows on this one. So you want to line up the arrows. Push that cable in, and now we should have power. Now that I have both these cables connected, I'm going to turn on the power, and I do have power. So you can hear the joystick talking to me. It's saying right brake malfunction. What that means, I'm going to turn that off, but luckily it tells you exactly what's going on. That means your neutral levers are engaged. So you can see in the back here, we have these two orange levers. These are your neutral levers. If you have them both flipped into the down position, you can freewheel the chair, but the chair will not drive in neutral. It'll give you that code. So if you turn on your chair and it's screaming at you, make sure you put both of these in the up position. That is in the lock position. That'll engage your brakes and allow you to drive the chair. So now I'm going to turn it back on. The chair is not giving me an error code, and I can drive with no issues. Last thing to note is charging your chair. So up front here is your joystick. In order to flip up your arms, you can push this button. Under here is where your charger plugs in. Your charger is going to plug into here, the other end into your wall. You can also charge your batteries separately from the unit. So I'm going to turn it off and take a battery out. And you can see right here is a charging port on your battery. So you can take this out of the chair, charge this inside, leave this in your trunk or wherever it is. So you can charge this off board as well. Or with the battery installed in the chair, you charge it underneath in the joystick. So this has been the unboxing and assembly of the new Jazzy Carbon 27. If you're interested in this power chair, I have a link in the description below that'll take you to our website for pricing information, or you can give us a call if you want more information. We'd love to help you out or find something that fits your needs. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Thank you so much for watching.
Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.